welcome back to Notes of a Pianist. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 common mistakes that pianists make when learning and playing the piano. First, we have practicing too fast or playing too fast, which are 2 different things. Repeating mistakes and ignoring dynamics are also things that could keep you from pushing a barrier in music. Lastly, it is common for people to forget how to play with emotion, which is honestly one of the things that keeps you from really becoming a better musician. In this video, we will recognize what mistakes you're making and how to find solutions for them. Thanks so much for watching, and let's get into the video. So, the first thing we're going to be talking about is practicing too fast. If you follow me on my YouTube channel and you've seen my content before, you know that I talk so much about practicing slowly because it is a game changer for helping you to become a better pianist. I think that a lot of people, beginners in particular, tend to want to rush when playing the piano and want to go pro 5 days in, but you just have to take a deep breath. You're not going to be able to play super fast right when you start. Chances are that's not the case, and usually the people that can do that right when starting are prodigies or very good piano players. People with really good sight reading skills tend to read music very quickly that results in them playing super fast. But that doesn't happen without a lot of practice. So I'm going to be getting into why you have to practice slowly before you can get up to full tempo and speed. If you aspire to be a super good pianist and you want to play complicated classical songs at full tempo, you will not be able to do it unless you start slowly. So what I recommend for me is I play classical music, that's my main genre, and what I always start by first doing is always starting slow. You're never going to be able to get super fast at playing speed without starting with slow playing speed first. For a funny analogy, think of it as building a Lego castle. You're not going to be able to build a Lego castle in 1 second. You have to get all the blocks together, start slowly, and then build up to get to the full castle. But that's never going to happen in piano, the fast playing speed, without slowing down first. So what I always recommend is start playing slow, and if you don't get it fast super quickly, don't be hard on yourself. People take different amounts of time to learn, and that's what we all have to appreciate. The second mistake that is often made when playing the piano is playing too fast. I feel like for repetitive songs, it's really easy to be even subconsciously, without even thinking about it, you're oh, I know this already, so I'm just gonna play a lot faster than what the written tempo is. For songs like Moonlight Sonata, where the tempo is supposed to be slower, it has similar patterns, so it's easy to just be wait a second, I know this, so I'm just gonna go 20 over the BPM, and yeah. And I feel like that's a common mistake that's made, is just playing much faster. And I remember always making this mistake, and even sometimes now, I'll think about it and I'll just accidentally go faster than I'm supposed to just because it might be a similar pattern in the song. So that is a completely normal mistake to make when you're playing the piano. It can just be very easy to try to rush the song. But I'm gonna remind you that playing the song with the correct tempo really conveys what the composer of the song wants you to convey. You're not going to play Clair, lune super fast, and you're not going to play Moonlight Sonata super fast, because those songs are meant to feel emotional. And sometimes, not all the time, when you play too fast, it can result in the song losing the emotion that the composer intended for it to be played with. So what I suggest for solving this particular mistake is playing with a metronome. I think that this is super self-explanatory. When you play with a metronome, it really helps you to stay on tempo, but I think sometimes just getting in the mindset of realizing, oh, I'm trying to convey the emotion, can also deeply help you to just play the song better. Realize and understand that to play the song effectively, you need to have that certain tempo conveyed. The third thing is having nobody to correct you and or making mistakes and then not fixing them. I feel like these go hand in hand, because if you're making mistakes and somebody is there to tell you, hey, you're making a mistake, then you'll be able to fix it. But if you don't have anyone to tell you that, or you're self-taught, then you're not going to have anybody to tell you, hey, you're making a mistake, so you need to solve that. I feel like it's really overlooked, like when you're learning instruments, that you could be making a lot of technical mistakes, and if you're not solving the mistakes or fixing the problem, then that habit is just going to be more ingrained in your brain, and it's going to be hard to get rid of. So the thing that I suggest for that is, I feel like having a mentor when learning the piano is beneficial. Like for my YouTube channel, I think that it has been helpful to people, calming to people, and I hope that it can help you guys to play piano better. But I feel like when you just have a mentor there to tell you if you're doing something wrong, then you'll be able to learn from each other and fix the mistake that you might be making. Rather, if you don't have that, then how are you going to know that you're making a mistake? So, you get me? And I just feel like if you know your mistake, then you can fix it. And that will just ultimately help you to become a better pianist in general. The next common mistake is ignoring your dynamics. The dynamics is the thing that really brings life into your music, and without them, your music is going to sound literally flat, like genuinely flat. So, what are dynamics anyway? So, dynamics are things like the volume of the song that you're playing. It's how loud it is and how soft it is, and then everything in between that, using obviously the technical terms like mezzo forte, mezzo piano, pianissimo, and just all those phrases. And when you read music and know music well, technically, then you'll understand what that means. Dynamics are important though, because for songs like for Elise, where there are a lot of crescendos and decrescendos, you need those technicalities to bring life, emotion, and feeling into the music that you're playing. And without those dynamics, your music is literally just going to sound flat, like I said previously. This brings me into my next point. Playing without emotion is ultimately going to be detrimental to whatever song you're learning or whatever piece that you're playing. People are going to notice it too. They're going to notice the difference between without emotion and with emotion, and dynamics and phrasing bring emotion and they bring life into your music. So when you're playing music, the solution for playing without emotion is to sometimes don't just focus on getting the notes right. Focus on bringing emotion into the song. Focus on your pedaling, on your phrasing, on your dynamics. Focus on it all, and then think about the song. Think about what it makes you feel. Try to relate the chords to a specific feeling that you've had in your life, or a specific circumstance or situation that you've had in your life, and personalize the song. Make it yours. Think about something that makes you feel the emotion that the song represents. And that's going to ultimately help you to play more like a professional. It's going to help you play more like somebody who loves music, rather than somebody who is just playing music to play music without actually feeling the music. And it can sound cliche, I know, but feeling the music is what's going to make your music sound better. And try to find something personal with the song. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope that this video helped you to notice your mistakes and hopefully find solutions for them. Make sure to follow me at Aria's Notes on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!